Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to build a parking garage with the new Road Builders mod. Um, I have an office park here, which I'm planning on developing into more mid-sized office. And of course, there's a ton of parking already because I kind of feel like that's pretty realistic for this space. But I think I'm going to have one really large parking garage. Um, let's just say in here. Yeah, this central space seems like a good spot to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and start by dezoning these guys and deleting just what I need to delete. Probably this one too, yeah. Just clear the whole thing. Okay. And I'll probably make this a little bit more square just to make it look a little more appealing. Um, yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to go even further. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these as well. I think I plopped these to begin with, so that's okay. Let's get rid of them. And this. Sure. Okay, so first things first is make sure you have level. This is not crazy important, but I uh, I do find it to be a little bit easier. So just right click somewhere in the middle, flatten out everything around this area. We want to make into a garage. Okay, that looks nice. Um, First thing we'll do is we'll grab an alley, and I'll show you guys how to use the mod. Okay, so you just put an alley down anywhere. Go into the road builder tool in the top left, click on the street, and we're going to plop parking on either side next to the shoulder. And this mod is super awesome, great UI to deal with this. And then I turn on lines, so there's lines or no lines, and then I turn it to 90 degrees. So now I have 90 degree parking. Do the same for the other side. Perfect. So then I'll just name this parking garage basic. Sure. And slow it down a little bit too. You can adjust the speeds. I feel like 20 kilometers an hour is about right. Okay. And then you can go ahead and delete it. And it'll now show up here. So parking garage basic. It'll show up depending on the road width is where it will show up. Okay, so I think I'm going to lay out the basic shape here. Go ahead and square it. I'm going to square it with this road. So I'll just have an entrance here. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Okay, so I like the look of that. That should be fine. And you can add entrances later, not a huge deal. I think I will add an entrance on 3 sides. So just go up to alley. I'll just do it now. And I'll start by upgrading this one. There. Add 2 more straight ones. There. And maybe one more here. One more off at an angle. That sounds good. Yeah. Okay. And I think what I'll do is I'll probably have this side start to go up. So this is not actually totally realistic to how parking garages work in real life, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and delete this side, and I think I want it to start going up from here and then be at the height that we want over here. So for this first level, I tend to go up by about 7.5 meters because that's when it kind of too lower anything lower than that, you don't get enough clearance and it can clip in a weird way. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on Anarchy and make sure this lines up perfectly with this corner. Okay, and then drag it over so it's directly on top. Okay, I think that's right. Looks pretty good. And then I will drag it and go down again. And pull it out to 90 degrees. Cool. All right, and just making sure that this looks correct. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. And then go back up to this to the 7.5 degrees. And you can optionally start going up 5 meters on either side, or you can just keep it flat and then all the way around and then go up on one side only. I kind of like the look of it more if it's like consistent, so I just go flat all the way across. Like so. Do it again. Cool. And then up to 15 meters now, and then you can really go as high as you want with this. And again, not ideal because this is leaving a lot of empty space in the middle. You can, if you like, connect and have more space in the center like this. It doesn't really matter too much to me, to be honest. I feel like there's going to be plenty of parking in here anyway. So I tend to just do that at the top layer because laziness mostly. But all right, here we go. I'll give one more lap around, I think. Okay, and then last layer. Oh. All right, and that should cool. Now what I do for this last layer is I will just go ahead and go flat. Go around one more time. Make sure this is what I want. Okay. And then obviously I'm not going to connect this last one. This would be the down, going down. So what I tend to do here is I find where there's kind of just like going to be a small gap between, and then I pull it across. And I'll do that one more time right here. It's not quite what I want. That's good. To 90 degrees. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm a fan of how that looks. You can either leave it uncovered like this and it looks just fine. If you use the Better Bulldozer mod, you can actually go in and delete individual elements. I believe it's this tool, remove sub-elements. Yeah. So you can delete the columns, and that will look fine too. Like you can delete these columns, and it will kind of look like it's freestanding. So I actually prefer to enclose it. Again, just preference, but you can do what you want. Enclosing it, there's a mod that has quays. So here, quay. And I'll post the mods in the description of this video too, which ones I used. But go to the top layer, and I try to not cover up the entrances. So if I see that one's going to get covered up by this, which I can tell it's going to get covered up here, what I'll do is, oh, that's actually good. So I just not cover up this side. So I'll just cover up this there like that. And I'll cover up this one. I'm going to make a new node to cover up part of it. Here, okay, not cover up that. There, okay. So that actually looks pretty good. I'm a fan of that one, how that looks. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can go ahead and add like some sort of pedestrian path at the very top. And it'll look dumb for a second. Just bear with me. Like that. Okay, that's actually good. Select this. Okay, like that. So you've created two new nodes here. And that means you can just cover up one part of it, that, and this one's not quite working how I want it to. I might have to leave it there. Yeah, okay. I might just accept that, but you can mess around with the nodes more if you'd like to try and get this looking perfect. I am going to try one more over here. Drag it to the top. Go to the top, please. Okay, so that looks acceptable. I would maybe mess around a little bit more if I have more time to get this perfect, but that looks okay. That's fine. And also you can do what I just did there to kind of like make a fake elevator, but you don't have to do that. That's a lot of work. And then I do tend to delete these sub elements here just to get them out of the way to make it look a little more realistic. There you go. You can either do that or you can use the MoveIt mod, which hit M, and then drag these top ones out, and that will drag the quay out. I kind of like this look. It's a little more structurally looking, but you can move it out and cover it up that way. That's also an option. But yeah, that's how you make the parking garage with the road builder mod. Good luck.